Hey guys, so we're back. On last episode we made the scavenging part, and that was pretty cool, but now we actually want to remember what we have in our inventory. I would certainly like to know what I'm carrying around in my big backpack of mine. That seems infinite. That seems like it's infinite. So, we have to make another function. So we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna say define check inv, and right here we also have to change it from now if I equals check inventory. Why did I delete all that? Or I equals inv, then check inv. And now all the way down here we have to do we have to start out, so we want to print out all the context of all of our inventory items. But in order to do that, we actually need to do this first, because if we don't do that, it'll run into errors because there's nothing to print. And it'll also make a fancy design where we like print common and then space underneath it, and then the context, and then we can just print like a dashed line underneath it to distinguish the things from itself. So now we want to do for I in range actually I need to define how long it is. So length equals len c items. Now I want to print common. Now for I in range 0 length, we want to print c items items I. Now I'll print all of the common things, and then we want to do, as soon as that's done, print not that, like just a bunch of stars, why not? And then I'll copy this so we can just copy it all. And now we want to print uncommon for I in range 0. And this we have to define length again, except we can't do length, so, or actually we can do length. Length equals len u items of length. Let's actually do this, and now we want to print u items I. And now I need to print this again, and now we have to define the length for. Length equals len r items, and now print rare, and then for I in range 0 length, have to actually colon print u or r items 1, not 1, I. There we go. Now just finish it off by printing all these, not that. Accidentally press Control C on accident. Control C, that, and then start. Actually, I'm gonna print a couple spaces. Actually, I don't even need these. Okay, and then just start the start process again. Now this should work if we run it in terminal. Thank you. And then, inv. Oh. Oh, yeah, I see what I did. I printed the items instead of the inventory. That was a mistake. Inv. 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 Now if we run. Not. Come on. There. Now do inv. Common tracebacks. Start check inv. List index out of range. Okay, so I think what this is doing is it's returning the length as 1, however the list is an index. So this is 0, this is 0, and this is 0, and it's trying to print 1 more. So we can easily fix this by just doing -1. -1. And -1. Now if you run it, inv should or not, check inv, list index, still out of range. Oh, it's because we're doing the items again. Come on, man. Keep doing this to myself. Okay, it should work now. There. Okay, as you can see, printed inventory. See, this is a space, this is a space, and this is a space. Organized. And then it prints your action here. I'm actually going to take away, like, 2 of these, because it looks unnatural. How good does this look? Not that. Inv. Okay, that looks much better. Hey, print inv. Okay. So whenever it doesn't always go to my file whenever I do inv. There we go, that's my inventory. And now you can see if we actually do s, just gather some items, just a couple items. Now if we do inv, see, look at that. Prints out all of these. Pistol, rifles, greatsword. Why is there a space right here? Why is there a space right here? Me. Close that out. Why is that doing that? Strange. Putting on the second thing. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that it would do that. Well, we have a functioning thing, at least, so. How about that? But I'm going to have to stop this episode here. This was fun, relatively short, not as long as my last video for sure. But we did add a check inventory option, and actually before I go, let's make a thing where, just in case, like if we do a typo, like else, then print invalid input, not that. And then we'll just start. Now if we run it, and let's say we just accidentally mess up and just put all this stuff in here, invalid input, and then it just runs it again. How about that? Now we'll have to cut this video here, so thank you for watching, have a nice night, unless you're in northern Alabama, because there's a couple tornadoes down there, but whatever. Good night.